What's up everyone, welcome back to another video on this channel. It's been a while since I uploaded because a lot has happened for the world, for me as an individual. So yeah, I really wanted to make this video to just do like a in-between update before I start uploading regularly again, because last time I checked this channel, I saw a comment from someone asking what happened with my master's thesis and how I'm doing. So first of all, thank you for asking. It's very kind that you thought of me without me even uploading. I think I'm just gonna throw in some clips of me wrapping up my master's thesis. So I want to begin at earlier this year when I had the first meeting on my master's thesis. We spoke with a group with all the other students who were doing their thesis with the same researcher about the expectations and the subjects and the direction we were going. So I was suddenly going from being in lockdown and not having much to do to having to fill my days with writing my master's thesis, and that was a challenge, to be honest. So I decided to go to my parents and spend a few weeks with them in their house where they have a garden where I could be outside, but also getting a few hours of productivity in every day. I am also ashamed to admit that I discovered TikTok from my little sister, so now I was making these horrible videos as well. Yeah, my parents were going to remodel part of the house, so I kind of helped out with that. And overall it was good to not be alone as much, to spend more time outside, and to really try to get in some hours on my master's thesis. So this basically carried on for the next 3 months until I could finally print out my final version of my master's thesis. It was a stressful project. I think in the last 2 weeks I worked for hours and hours to really get the thesis where I wanted it to be, and yeah, I learned a lot. There was a lot I didn't know about research, about writing, about research, and I've learned a lot, but I would be lying if I said that it didn't give me a gray hair or two. So here's me kind of on a study break, dancing, half going crazy and half trying to keep it together.
Dag Naomi.
Hallo, goedemiddag.
Hallo.
Ik heb hem doorgelezen en ik vind het heel duidelijk allemaal. En ik ben ook heel blij en ook wel een beetje verrast met alle goede feedback. Oké, doei.
Dag.
So it is safe to say that I'm super relieved that this portion of my master's is done. I'm very happy with the things I've learned and the things I've done, but I'm also quite happy that it's over and done with. So far, today it's the 6th of October and I've been back in the clinic for the past 2.5 weeks. And yeah, it's been a real whirlwind of impressions, of new experiences, getting to know new people, being in a new department, in a new hospital, in a new city, in a new house. So much has changed. So yeah, let's put in some clips of where I am now and what I'm doing currently. So I will do a more in-depth video of my first week in the new department in the new hospital, but I'm scheduled in the urology department for the next 4 weeks, and I will be both in theater and in the clinic, so that's a good combination of things. On this first day, on the morning, I was scheduled for the clinic to talk to patients and to shadow other doctors, and in the afternoon I saw a few surgeries, which were very interesting. And this was basically my day. I got back home, had some dinner, and started preparing for the next day. But if you want to see more of this first week, stay tuned for that video. So luckily, as master's students, we've been able to be part of the primary healthcare system, which means that the chances of us being sent home again and having to put our study progress on pause is quite small. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen. No one has any certainty with how safe it is for everyone to be in an environment such as a hospital. Also, a big concern is not only us as students, but also doctors becoming testing positive. So there's just a huge amount of thought that happens every day when someone is suspected of being positive. And but if all goes well, I could be done with this 5th year by May next year. So I have 8 different departments that I'll visit and intern in before I move on to my final year. And because I did my master's thesis past summer during lockdown, my 6th year, my final year of medical school, is only 6 months long. So hopefully, fingers crossed, if I just continue after May next year, by next year I could be done and I could be a doctor. So that's super exciting, also a bit daunting, but overall very nice to have that finish line there to look at. So thank you for watching this update. If you have any questions, you know where to post them, and I will be back on a somewhat regular schedule with uploading. Subscribe to stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video.